Today I'm going to answer a question that comes in often about how to allow for social interaction on your website. Things like Facebook like buttons. This seems to be a common question. How do I put a Facebook like button on my website? So I'm going to show you how. It's really simple. This is your WordPress dashboard. I've gone in to add a new post here and I've just clicked in to a test post. I've pasted in some content from another article here just to kind of show you what a finished post looks like. And you can see here that you have two different tabs. You have the visual and the HTML tab. And in most cases, you're going to work in the visual editor. That's going to kind of show you a visual representation of what your blog post may look like when it's finished. But in order to put a Facebook like button inside your post, you're going to want to put it in the HTML section. So I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. So if you take a look here, I've done a Google search for Facebook like button, and the very first result is developers.facebook.com, which is where you want to go. So we're going to click on that. They make this really, really simple for you. So let's say you like this particular Facebook like style, and there's several different styles you can add. This one I like because it has the send button as well. So Facebook like, when someone clicks the Facebook like button on your website, instantly they're adding a link to your website to their Facebook wall. So all their friends can see that link and hopefully some of them will click on it. This can be a really powerful tool. But even more powerful than Facebook like is Facebook send. If someone really likes your website, they can click on the send button and it will instantly open up a Facebook box for them to start sending the link to your website directly to their friends' inboxes, which is a lot more powerful. And I like this style here where it actually shows the thumbnails of the users who like something. So I'm going to go with this particular style, but they have a number of different styles. You know, they've got the little button here, and they also have this sort of standard. We call this the chiclet. This is the you know, it'll show how many people like it, and when you click like, the number up here will change. This works really well when you're using a retweet button and you're using a dig.com button and maybe a Google Plus button as well. But in this case, I'm just going to go back to the standard because I kind of like the way that this looks. Now, up here you have the option to put in the URL to like. So in most cases you won't need to actually enter anything here because it's going to go on your blog post and the Facebook like box will actually detect the website that it's already on and the URL that it's on. So you don't need to put this here. The only time you'd want to actually mess with this is if you want to have like buttons on different parts of your website that all like the main URL. You want everyone to like, you know, your vegancooking.com, but they might be on a particular recipe page, so you might in that case put that URL in here. But for the most part, if someone likes the recipe page, you want their friends to go straight to that page as well because they like that particular page for a reason. So most cases you're going to leave this blank. And they've got a little color scheme here. You can change this to a dark color scheme. So if you've got a black background, they'll change the color coding a little bit for you. We've got a light background, so we're just going to go with that. And you can change the font if you want, but I'm not going to do that either. And we click Get Code here. And you can see that it just gives us some HTML code. We don't have to understand what it says or what it means. I'll just flip back here to my HTML box. So you can see, again, visual tab. We don't want to be there. We want to be in this HTML tab. And I'm going to go right to the front of my article. And you can do this one of two ways. You can put a return in advance and then paste in that code. Or you can, in some cases, just paste in the code. Let's see what that looks like. So you can see here that in this test post now, we have the Facebook like box, the Facebook send button, and it says be the first of your friends to like this because this particular URL doesn't have any likes on it yet. So I'm going to show you, just as a comparison, I'm going to delete this now, what this would look like if it was a URL that's already active. So I'm going to click OK here, and I'm going to type in so this is a URL that's already got some activity. So we'll copy that. And we'll paste that into here and we'll click Preview. Now you can see Claire's website here has over 335 people who like it. So it'll show you some thumbnails. It'll be a little bit more populated if you were to put in that particular URL. So that's how you add a Facebook like button to your blog post.